Today I'm going to show you guys how to drain and flush a hot water tank. Now the reason why I thought about this was I've had this thing for 4 years and I haven't done it yet. You're supposed to do it like every 6 months, at minimum at least once a year, and it's never been done. Now I thought about it because I was at a friend's helping them drain theirs, and the stuff that came out was like black tar. It was disgusting and it scared me to death, thinking, oh my goodness, because we're still in the process of flushing theirs. Like I'm going back every few hours to continue to flush that thing out, and so far it's not looking too good. That thing may have to be replaced. Let's take care of ours so we don't have to do that, and keep it up too. All right, let's get into this. Now the first thing you should do is turn off your hot water tank. The last thing you want is this thing kicking on while this thing is empty. If the heating elements turn on while this is empty, it's gonna burn out your heating elements and potentially ruin your hot water tank. You'll wanna turn off the cold water supply so that you won't have high-powered water coming through while you're trying to flush this. Then what you do next is you open your pressure release valve. That's this right here. What this does, it allows air to get inside the tank. That'll let the water flow out a lot smoother. Now we're going to attach the hose to the outlet. Now you want this snug, pretty much just hand tighten, just nice and tight. You don't need to use a wrench or anything to really crank it down because you don't want to ruin the threads or anything. So just kind of hand tighten it, get it good and snug, and it's going to be ready to drain. I took the hose and I put it out by the street. All right, now I'm going to take my screwdriver and I'm going to turn this and open it up and allow the water to flow out. All right, let's check and see how it's coming out the other end. One word of caution is this water that's coming out here is pretty hot. If your tank's been running for a while, that water will be pretty hot. So be careful who's going to be touching and be around that water. Now once the tank is fully drained, I like to flush the tank. So what I'll do is I'll turn the water on, run it for, I don't know, a little while, and then turn it off. Then do the same thing again a few seconds later, turn it on, and then turn it off. The purpose of that is I am flushing whatever debris there happens to be on the bottom. Do that a few times. Do that a few times just to clean out the debris and just to clean out what's left on the bottom. I put this little container here to see what was at the bottom of my tank as I'm flushing it out. I'm gonna keep on flushing this until that comes out nice and clean. Well, that's all there really is to draining and flushing your hot water tank. I just ran the water a couple times off and on, filled it up, drained it out a little bit until I was happy with the water that was coming out the other end. Once it was coming out clean and clear, then all you gotta do is turn this back off again so it's not gonna drain, and then reclose. Remember where you vented it. You wanna close that, and then turn your water back on, fill your tank. After it's full, then you can turn your hot water heater back on. But wait till it's full first. And that's all there is to it. Now there's one more thing that you should do with your tank, but you don't have to do all the same day. There's an anode that needs to be replaced as well. That should be replaced every couple years. The purpose of the anode is to protect your tank. It's gonna rust first, so the inside of your tank doesn't. I wanna make a video in a few weeks, show you how to do it. But until then, have a great day. Go again. Yeah, fully plugged again. I'm gonna have to let this go. Goodness. Fun.